Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Tune into him, man. He got the hottest podcast type of channel, man. He be doing them hot ass interviews. That shit be crazy, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I rock with him, man. Y'all should too. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, but rev your damn engines at the same damn time. We're about to make it bust.
Okay, stand up, Chevy gang and Mopar. Stand up, acting foreign goes hard. Stand up, Chevy gang and Mopar. Stand up, acting foreign goes hard. Rock with New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city. Hell yeah, he back them rivers. Rock with New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city. Hell yeah, he back them whips. Yeah. Stand up, Chevy gang and Mopar. Stand up, acting foreign goes hard. Stand up, Chevy gang and Mopar. Stand up, acting foreign goes hard. Rock with New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city. Hell yeah, he back them whips. New York in your city, New York in your city.
Hey, New
York in your city, man. Make sure y'all go to the baddest podcast out, man. Cars, Ladies Night, which I will be hosting soon for the second time. I'm gonna do it with my damn shirt off this time for the ladies.
New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city,
New York in your city, New York in your city,
New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city.
It's showtime.
Yes, welcome to the City Law Podcast. I'm your host of Real New York, the Godfather, the legend, the plug, and the connect, and also well-known rider around here. DJ, hit the button one time. Welcome. Shout out to everybody that's in here. I know everybody want to hear about Stunner Jam, and shout out to my dog Stunner Reese. Shout out to CJM32. Shout out to Monty. Shout out to Catfish. Shout out to Pimpin'. Shout out to Sugar Man. Shout out to Rolling with Sean. Shout out to Tunchi. Shout out to Big Boost J. Man, shout out to everybody, and shout out to my dog Diablo 704 SS that came all the way out of Charlotte to come there. And yes, y'all, I did ride the bike all the way there. For folks that didn't know, I did, DJ. And somebody asked me while the thing was playing, New York, did you win a trophy? No, New York didn't end up winning one. No. What if they did? Because we still winning anyway. But I had a great time. Y'all, I do have some footage that's dropping with that coming up here real soon. And also, y'all stay tuned. I have a big announcement coming up, hopefully by the end of this week. I'm waiting for some folks to tell me about it, and then I'll be able to say what I need to say. But until then, tonight is not about me. It's about my homegirls in the building. Slimrides is in the building. DJ button. And before I bring on, I got to give time for people to come on. Shout out to my folks from Roku. I see y'all finally connected. Salute. I see y'all in here. It's 300 people on Roku. I know people have asked me. I know Lefty have asked me about the Roku link. It's through a media group. I will put up that link tomorrow. I want them to send me the link because they're doing a trial right now. Once the trial is over, then I'll have my own direct link and my own spot on. I just don't know if it's going to be live yet, but they're doing a trial thing with me. And so far, everything's working out good. They're loving everything that's going on. I actually talked to them Friday while I was on the road, and we had some good talk. So I love what's going on. Salute and thank y'all for those watching on Roku. Thank y'all for those watching on Twitch. And I know Twitter only showed a little piece of it and it directs you here. Shout out to everybody that came from Twitter to over here. And shout out to everybody also from Ustream overseas. And I'll shout out to my guy TK because he always shares up live as well. So shout out to my folks that he shared live to as well. Salute. And thank you for everybody who's been sharing the live out, period, who shared out today. Either way. All right. Let's go ahead and get all the way started because I don't want to keep my guests waiting too much longer. You do not keep a lady waiting at all. DJ, hit the button. Let's go. My guy Rogueline right in the building. You know he wants to get
New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city.
Shout out my dog Ill Will in the building, my cousin Will. And Greg, you in the building too, Greg? Aren't you still in Puerto Rico? That's all right. I know you're watching live. Salute, bro. Shout out to Kickman Alvin in the building. I see y'all in the building. Salute, salute. New York, man. How was the ride, man? The ride was good. The ride was good. It definitely was good. Was tired when I came back, and I just see I got a tan too. Yeah, bro, I got a tan. Bro.
Bruh.
Got a little tan on the way back. Yeah. Shout out to Vlogger Angie in the building. Shout out to Vlogger Angie. She was there too. Can't forget about her. Shout out to my homegirl Vlogger Angie in the building. I don't like naming everybody because then you miss somebody, but I can't miss Angie and the kids in the building. Salute, salute. Shout out to my dog Lefty out of Oak Cliff, out of Dallas in the building. I see y'all. New York, can you please put us up there? I wish I could from Roku. We're still working on that. Let's just say I've had to talk to them about that to see if we can do that with this, because I know the stream is like a few seconds behind on Roku, but we're trying to see if we can do that. I know it pops up on here and shows who's online. But we're working on that. We're working. Yes, it's showtime. Showtime. Yes, y'all. Please smash the like button. Please smash the like button in the building. Shout out Mr. Hustle Hard in the building. What's good? I see you in the building. I see you all the way in the building. Shout out to wonderful Miss Lily in the building. Salute, salute, Miss Lily. Shout out to the squadron. 4 guys from the squadron watching from Italy on Ustream. Yeah, we watched from the Ustream. We didn't even know it was on there until you said yes, it is. And I forgot the link for the Ustream, but I will make sure I put it out there. It's through the media group. Well, so y'all definitely appreciate y'all coming. Also, thank you for serving our country. Shout out to all the veterans in the building, all the active military in the building. Salute. Thank you so much for serving our country. Yes, I did do that too. Yes, I did do that too, bro. I appreciate that. Shout out to my colleague on the building, Godfather's in the building. Salute, salute. And also shout out to my homegirl who
Handle the truth.
in the building.
Can't handle the truth.
In the building. Once again, my colleague on. Hopefully, I was hoping to see you this year when things go out. If not, I know I will definitely see you next year because I do have to come up to Detroit. Shout out to Detroit building. I definitely got to come up there for something that I'm working on with a couple of people, and it's part of this group. Shout out to Titanium Tarzan in the building. He said, "Good night, fam." You already going to sleep already? Welcome to the Still Out Podcast. Hopefully, you're not going to sleep, because when I say good night, I mean you're going to sleep, but hopefully not. Shout out to everybody in the building. Comments are rolling real fast, so I got Roku comments rolling too at the same time. Shout out to B Mac on Roku. I see you, bro. He said, New York, I just now found this through the media group. The normal show that used to come on doesn't come on anymore, but I like this much better. I was watching the ones last week. So, bro, I definitely appreciate that. Man, drop flick, bro. Shout out to 85 Cuddy Boss in the building. Shout out to Kickman Alvin in the building. Salute, salute. And the wonderful Michelle in the building. Salute. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I want to go ahead and bring my guests on in. Y'all, did you see the thing I sent you? I did. I saw what you sent. Anyway, let's get it, buddy. Y'all, without further ado, I could not wait to have her on the show. I know some people are in the bikes, some people not, but y'all know I'm worldwide and I'm in the bikes as well. And I want to have her on because she is out here really doing it. She's doing it in that Ducati, and I said, I want to bring her on. So y'all, without further ado, coming to the stage, the one and only, and for the first time ever on a podcast, DJ hit the button, the one and only Slimrides is in the building. DJ hit the button. Welcome to the Still Out Podcast.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You're so nice. Thank you.
First off, I want to say, I know I said it off camera, and I want to say it on camera. Thank you for taking time out your schedule to come on the podcast, because you definitely was on my bucket list to have on this podcast. Absolutely. I got to live about this long, but I said, I got to have it on, because I've been watching you since the green bike.
I'm grateful. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Green.
Yeah.
New York, please. I'm going to ask that. Give me a second. We just started. I got people asking questions. The question you're asking, I'm gonna ask those. Let me get started. Get all the way started. Shout out to everybody from Roku. They ain't wasting no time. All right. First off, I want to say this. Like I said, thanks for coming through. But I definitely want to talk about this. I've had ladies hit me up because they know that I ride. For folks that do not know, I ride. I ride a Harley. I used to ride sport bikes before that, but I ride a Harley 2011 Street Glide. And I fully custom rebuilt this year after the incident that happened. We bounced back hard this year. Also, give yourself a hand clap. Bounce. Okay, all right, I'll do that. I'll give myself a hand clap, but it ain't about me today. It's about my guests that's in the building. Yes, shout out to you, Cam True, saying welcome to Slimrides. Everybody saying hi, and welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, Neil, good with the questions. Okay, I'm going with the questions. Shout out to my cousin Will rushing me with questions now. Okay, I want to ask this. How did you get started riding, period.
Period. Okay.
Yes, period.
Period. All right. If we're really starting from the beginning, my dad used to ride bikes.
Okay.
So and it's interesting because I actually don't recall this, but I have pictures of me on his bike. So it's kind of almost like a memory because I would always hear them talk about it and I would see the pictures. It's almost like it's part of my memory, but it's not. So now fast forward to about 2013, I was dating a guy who had an R1, a blue R1. And at the time, I was driving a stick shift car. I was really into fast cars and the bikes and all that kind of stuff. And I said, hey, like, I want to learn. You know, I don't want to be a backpack. I want to learn how to ride. And he taught me. He taught me how to ride that bike in 2013. On the first day I learned to ride that bike, I actually dropped his bike.
Oh no! Wait a minute.
Yeah, it was
That
so
happens
brutal.
though. When you first get up trying
It
to
happened.
drop it. That's one of the things that always happen. Yes, y'all. Even my
Yeah,
first time when I was a teenager, I dropped a few trying to learn. I
I
remember it was a
dropped
jig
it. So
9600.
when I learned in 2013, after that, I actually didn't ride again for a couple years. I actually joined the service. I was in the Army for several years.
Okay.
So I was actually stationed overseas. So when I came back to the States is when I decided to pick up and start back riding. And it's been forward since then.
Wow, that's what's up. And for everybody, now I got the squadron hit me up. Hey, what up? Y'all, this is not lucky. Wasn't this lucky? That's part of squadron in Italy. I don't know what time it is over there. Sloop coming through. He said, "Yes, Army. Where's that?" Yeah, I know. Now he's saying everything. I said, I don't even remember. I don't know what time it is. He's trying to type in the time. Oh, it's not that
It
late.
should be
It's
like
only
2 there. They should be like 6 hours.
yeah. New York, can you please ask her where was she stationed at? Because she looks very familiar. Okay. Somebody wants to know, were you stationed in Germany?
Germany. You said where in Germany?
Were you stationed in Germany?
I was stationed in Germany. Who's asking that question?
Hold on. Let me pin this. This is coming from Ruku, because I know what this lightning bolt means. He
That's
said, yes,
interesting.
I know she looks familiar. She was stationed in Germany the same time I was there. I was part of.
Wow, who is that?
Hold up. I got to scan back down. Oh, it's real small. I got to lean up.
That is so interesting. Look at that.
He said, my last name is Slagle. He said, I didn't really know her, but I just don't forget her face. She was stationed there, and I was stationed around the same time. I was there for 6 months, and I used to see her around the base. He said, shout out to all our veterans in the building. He said, I am retired now after doing 31 years. Man, look, salute, hit the button. Thank you for your service. He said that's what got me into riding after being in the military. All my fellow comrades were all riding, and I wanted to ride too after that. So before that, I didn't think about motorcycle. He said I was gonna ask did she pick it up while she was in the service, like most of us have. No, she actually picked it up before that.
Yeah, I picked it up before. But to answer the question, I was stationed in Germany, and I was stationed on a very small installation. It was called Hohenfels. So it's a very small installation, but it was the largest training installation in Europe.
Wow.
So if he was in the Army and in Europe, then he would be very familiar with that.
And somebody just said I've been there too, but I wasn't stationed there. I was there on an assignment that I can talk
There
about.
isn't really much there.
Hey, but don't talk about it, bro. Sis. Oh, it is a bro. Okay. Please, bro, don't talk about it. The message is coming through quick now.
Okay.
So yeah, shout out to my fellow Army buddy that's in here. I wasn't stationed in Germany, but I was stationed everywhere else in the UK except for Germany. I wasn't blessed to go there. And yes, she is right. It is small. Okay. Okay, that's what's up. So Neil, can you please ask this? I am a lady. How can I convince my fellow sisters to go ahead and ride? Okay. Let's get into that. They want to know how can you convince us fellow sisters to ride. Yes, y'all, I am answering questions for the person just messaged me off of IG. Yes, I am answering everybody's questions as well as my own. But now I'm getting flooded with questions from Roku, so I'm trying to get those
Oh
out.
gosh, they're coming in from all over the place.
Yes, they are.
Well, to convince someone is, I feel like that then is trying to make somebody do something that they don't want to do. So I don't really like the use of the word convince, right? Like, it's either you are interested in doing it and maybe there is like a slight fear, so you're trying to convince them because of that. But if you're talking about people who have no interest in writing, then I wouldn't like initially suggest
she said they're interested. She said
something that they want to do.
they're
You know what I
letting
mean?
people talk them out of it. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Said they are interested, but they're letting people talk them out of it.
Oh, no, we don't do that. Nah, we don't do that. Listen, queens, all the queens that's listening, all right. You decide your fate and your destiny, right? Don't let nobody, especially a man, particularly tell you what you can and what you can't do. If you have your sight sets on, hey, I want to ride a motorcycle and I want to be a badass, then go buy yourself a motorcycle and go and be a badass. And that's just period, right? Like, you don't need validation from nobody. You know what I mean? Like, for me, riding is really my peace. It's my therapy. It's my go-to. It's my adrenaline. It's my drug. It's everything for me, right? And what I found is that as it's connected me to so many people, right? The bike world is so huge in New York. I mean, I know that you know, right? Especially with you traveling all throughout the states, all the wonderful people that you get to meet. You know, this community is so large and it's blessed me in ways that I can't even begin to describe. So what I would say, if you want to convince someone who is interested, just tell them to just try it. That's it. Literally, it's just one little step. Just try it. Right? There's nothing to fear.
Right. Or like I tell people, sign them up. Sign up for the class. Sign up for the MSF course, the basic course. You'll find out if you really want to or not.
Exactly. That's actually what I did, because it was just me. I was here alone. Not here alone, but I was here with my family. And I didn't have like a riding community that I came back to once I came back from Germany. I just knew I wanted to ride, right? So I signed up for the MSF course at the DMV, and I got my license and my MSF like certificate, and I just went and bought a bike in February, and I started riding. It was February. It was cold, but I knew that that's what I wanted to do, and I did it.
Hey, and that's what's up. And y'all, she's been on ever since. And Sheila said, thank you for the encouraging words. She said, I actually take the course in 2 weeks. Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Hit the button. Yeah. If y'all don't know, most of this show is going to be convincing ladies to ride, because a lot of ladies, breaking news, have hit me up today when I posted this today and said, please, I want to be convinced to ride. I want to convince my friends to ride. I'm scared to go do.
Let's go. I need more women on twos.
Yes, we do need to see more women out here. I love to see women out here riding. And like she said, the people you meet, you can just be rolling along like I was coming home. Like when I was coming home, somebody saw me at the gas station on a bike, and he pulled up on his bike. We didn't know each other. We just started talking like we knew each other.
And just riding off.
And the next thing you know, he was going up the same way I was going. So we was riding for a while, and when we got about 20 miles up, he waited. He was getting off his X, and I just kept going. Yeah. And that's how it is. You'll meet people out here. Not only that, I know with this whole epidemic now, a lot of that has shut down. Some things have shut down. But when you get to go to some of the rallies, and no, they're not like the rallies you think they are. So don't believe the hype. Don't believe TBS shows. But when you get to go to like the Roundup or Bike Blues and Barbecue or Arizona Bike Week or Daytona Bike Week, which is one of my favorites, or Oktoberfest, or any of these events that go on, especially one that used to go on in Philly, I used to go to a long time ago, you start to see some of the same people going to some of these, but then you meet new people along the way. And not only that, you get to see somebody's bike customized for something. Oh, where'd you get that from? Why'd you do that? And people that you don't even know just really embrace you, just like the car community. But to me, sometimes I think the bike community embrace you more than the car community sometimes. But because I'm in both. And you get to, how can I explain this? Not only just meet new people, but get to learn about different things with bikes. And you get to see their style of how they ride and their style of their bike. because not every
Because
bike is the
everyone
same.
comes
So,
with a
same
different
bike,
level
same
of experience.
Yes.
Everyone comes with a different level of experience. And really, what's so amazing about the bike world is really like a each one teach one, right? So just to your point, like how the bike community, like you can meet somebody at the gas station or the light, and 99% of the time they're going to embrace you, right? They're either going to want to ride, they're going to want to get your contact information, they're going to be like, yo, let's pull up, you know what I mean, and let's go. So what I have really enjoyed particularly about it is the people that I get to meet, that I get to learn from, and then the people that I get to meet that I also get to teach. And that's a beautiful kind of double-edged sword to riding and being part of this bike community. That's the beautiful part for me.
Right. And Jessica said that's what got me to ride. She said, I'm sad I had to sell my bike. She said, but now she's making me want to go look for another. Hey.
Aw, I'm sorry that you sold your bike too.
Hold up. Okay, let me scan up. Getting the rest of it now. Sold it because it was old. I'm looking for something newer. Okay. I don't know
Thing on the market now for a new bike.
And it's going to get to a point where now is going to be the time, because once the colder it gets, when the prices start doing this, people
got to go down. So now is the prime time actually to go out there and start buying you some bikes.
Yeah, I bought mine Valentine's Day. What year was that? My Harley. I got that 2016, 17, somewhere along in there. I can't remember, so long in there, and they cut me a good deal. I couldn't say no. I had a bike, and it was like, we'll give you this for the trade in this. And I was like, wow, so I really ain't going to buy it.
It's a steal.
Like, oh. You can really talk some awesome things. And James Wade, yeah, if that make you want to go ahead and do it, please go do it. I got somebody else hit me up. New York, can you please ask her? I was going to get into that before everybody started asking. Let me go ahead and get into that. So, y'all, I've been following her, and also her information is in the description. And yes, now she told me after I said everything, she has a YouTube. For those watching the replay, the YouTube link will be in the description. I have to add that in. I'll add that in right after the show. But please go check her out on IG. Become a supporter. Hit the button on there. I can't say what it is because I'm on YouTube. Everything else I can say what it is, but on YouTube I cannot. Please go hit the button and go check out her whole platform. You'll see the beginning all the way to where she's at right now. And
correct.
I've been following.
So follow me on my journey because we going.
Yeah, follow her journey. Now, I seen when the green bike was on there. Next thing I know, I saw this one. I was like, "Ooh, she's a really stepped up." So I want to go all the way back to the green bike. When you got the green bike where you are now, why don't you talk about that part of it?
You said, how did I get to this point?
Yeah, from the green bike to now having, and y'all, the green bike is a Kawasaki.
It's a Kawasaki. So I was previously riding a Kawasaki ZX6R, also known as a 636. So that's a 600cc class bike for those non-motorists out there who aren't familiar with our terminology. And I was riding that bike for, I guess, about 2 years. And it's kind of like a funny story because the Ducati is my dream bike. I've always wanted this bike. I was like 12, 13 years old when I knew I wanted a Ducati, and as I grew up and I started riding, it still was on my mind. I was like, yep, I'm going to eventually get a Ducati. I don't care how long it takes me or how much it costs. I'm going to end up with a Ducati. So last year I started to really start going to the dealership. There's actually a dealership in Philly that sells Ducatis. So I rode all the way over there to go check out the showroom, see what it's like, sit on the bike. And my initial first impressions, I was like, oh man, I was actually low key kind of intimidated. I'm like, wow, this bike is actually bigger in person. It sits really high. Am I going to be able to ride this bike, ride it efficiently, comfortable? Am I going to drop it? This is a lot of money. This is a very expensive super sport bike.
And not cheap.
No, they're not. I set a goal for 2022 to get the bike. And funny enough, in this past year, I put over 33,000 miles on my 636 on the green bike. See, your facial expression tells it all. For a lot of people, that might not seem like much because they're like, oh, I got 30,000 miles on my car. But on a bike,
as a bike, it's totally different.
That's a lot of riding that I put on that bike. And I guess I think I kind of ran her into the ground because her engine went out on me.
Oh,
And that's
no.
how, yeah, that's how I ended up. Don't do that.
Oh,
She's
no.
sitting in my garage just waiting, just like, okay, are you gonna fix me? You got a new toy? You just forgot about me. So
Well,
she
it could be
is
a
still
spare
here
bike.
with me. Yeah, oh, my airplay cut off. She is still with me. I'm gonna turn that off, sorry.
It's okay.
She is still with me. I just have to kind of take the time to figure her out. But what happened, because I'm in such a blessed relationship, my husband actually gifted me this Ducati.
Oh, that's what's up. Hey, hold up. Say that again because I was still getting questions. I wasn't ignoring y'all. I was gonna get to that. You heard what she said. Say that one more time.
Okay, just real loud for the people in the back. My husband, he gifted me this Ducati, my dream bike. He surprised me. We got in the car. We drove all the way to Philly. He told me that we were just gonna like check it out. I'm sitting on it and all this stuff. And then all of a sudden he opens the trunk and all my gear is there. And he's like, it's yours.
Wow.
To take it home. And it was the most crazy, exhilarating experience. Like I've never had anything like that. That's, to have like your dream come true in that kind of fashion was just so surreal. I mean, it was such an amazing experience. It's documented and I'm going to put it all together. So stay tuned for that. It will definitely be dropping on my YouTube in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that, y'all, because when she does drop that, I will share it out. I'll share the link for everybody to go support it. Because I'm definitely going to be. Man, did you hit the button? Hit the button. New York, I'm glad you said that because I was going to hit a DM up. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do it. New York, she just broke my heart.
Oh,
okay.
I'm so sorry.
I got something for that. Here you go.
No. No. She wasn't ready.
I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. That's my cousin Greg. She just broke my Greg. She didn't break your heart. He said, I'm sitting up here in Puerto Rico. I know you're sitting in Puerto Rico on the beach. Stop rubbing it in. Don't rub it in.
Yeah, the weather's getting colder over here too, so please don't.
Yes, please don't send that. New York, that is definitely great. You said my wife sitting over here said, now you gonna buy me a bike? So look, you gonna start us.
I don't want to get nobody in trouble now, so
hey,
don't go around saying that Slimrides was like, you gotta get me my dream this or my dream that. No, don't.
Right. James Wade, I'll answer that for you. Shout out to James Wade 21 over here on YouTube. He asked New York, asked her, has she ever rode? Oh shit, I know what you meant. She ever rode the ZX14R?
I have not actually. That bike seems
big,
so huge to me.
Big.
I'm not even really interested in it, to be honest. And if we're gonna keep it 100% real, visually, I feel like it's actually quite ugly. So I'm not. I'm sorry. And I'm a copy girl.
Oh my God!
Part, but I visually do not like how that bike looks. It's just big and just, it's not for me. It's not my taste.
She's called Slimrides. She likes the slim bikes, the Slimride. That's what she likes. So it is what it is. It does seem big. It is. No. Yes, I've ridden the ZX14. I got one from Copars. Go back and look at the footage. It was the Monster Edition. That been gone. That boots been gone. Been gone. But Shop Check D's in the building. Y'all, please smash the like button in the building. Please smash the like button that's on here. For those on Roku, please hit that it's like a little lightning thing with the little thumbs up thing. Hit that. For those that are on Twitch, please hit the little heart button thing that's on there. For those that sending me answers, my truck driver's in the building. Shout out all my truck drivers coming in the building. We watching
shout out to the truck drivers. Make sure y'all driving safe.
Yes, and watch out for the bikes out there. Just let us pass by. We don't want to run. We don't want to run next to y'all too long. New York, ask her this. I'm actually interested in Ducati. I'm just now coming in. Which model Ducati does she have? Did I miss that? Okay, we'll ask that again. They want to know which model Ducati do you own?
Okay, so I have a 2021 Ducati Panigale V4.
Is it, and it still has a single swing arm where it has everything on one
It
side,
does.
and that's what
It
Ducati
does.
is famous for. That, and it opens up
It's
that
so
wheel, so you put
It's just so
that.
sexy. I love it. It's just so
That's
visually appealing to me. So
right,
clean, you know?
right. I fell in love with that when I saw it, and it was doing Biker Boys the movie. It's got on,
Exactly.
and I was like, I saw it on the movie, but then to see it in person, I was like, that was the
Yeah, it's
959
different
that
when
he
you
had.
see it in
Like,
person.
I was like, yo, this is. I mean, yeah, that back end sits up kind of high, but he's a rider. I rode it, came back. I ain't want to get off. I said, I said, it's a different ride. I said, I'm used to riding Suzuki's and Cows, but
Mhm.
Kawasaki's for those who don't know.
Yeah.
But to me, this was totally different. Totally different, totally different feel. And I said, I wouldn't mind having one of these. When he told me the price, I hurried and got off that bike. I said,
Have it back.
oh.
You gave it back to him.
I shut it off, put the kickstand down, got off that bike so fast. He said, no. He told me the price of that. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I
These things, man, these things will definitely run your pockets, and it's even after you get it. Like, the maintenance ain't cheap, right? Like, all of that stuff still comes afterwards. So, for all of those people who are accustomed to working on their own bikes, me being one of them, I've always worked on all of my bikes that I've had myself. And this one particularly, I am on a real hands-off approach. I'm on a complete hands-off approach because Ducati is just different. You know what I mean? And she's brand new, and I'm just new to what she has to offer me. So I don't even want to mess up anything that she got going on right now.
And you know what? I feel the same way. And somebody just said from Roku was like, just tell step on the maintenance, it should be all right. That'll last her forever. Okay, step on the maintenance. Shout out James Wade. James Wade, actually one of my best bikes. I had a ZX 1100. That was one of my favorite bikes I had. I've had one of those. Shout out James. James Lee detail in the building. Hold up. J Pro said, I knew she looked familiar. I used to work with her husband. I had a 636R back then. Later got a ZX10 and Ducati 1198.
Hey.
Shout out to J. See, look, you starting to get fans of. Welcome to the Live Podcast.
Oh, look
and
at
also,
that. This people know me from all over the place. Look at that.
Right. And also, shout out to my niece in the building. I knew she was going to come when she saw a bike. She said, come get my bike. Look, we're going to get your bike back going so you can ride. Because she has the bike that you have sitting there. She has that same bike. Huh?
Are you holding her up from being able to ride?
No, not me. I'm not holding up, but we talked about it. She needs a few little accidents done to get my bike. If I come get it, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna ride it. I would look like Circus Bay on that 636, but I'm gonna ride it. She has the same bike that you have sitting in the garage. She has that same bike.
Really? I love that bike. Oh my goodness. Y'all don't even know. Man, y'all don't even know. I have no intentions of getting rid of that 636. I'm actually gonna make her my track bike.
Hey, that'll make a good track bike.
Yeah,
very good.
Absolutely. I'm gonna be taking the twisties with her. So that's my long-term goal with her. Once I get her engine all situated, she's just gonna be straight track.
Okay. Shout out Lawson Jerry up in the building. Salute Lawson Jerry. I saw him this weekend too. Good to see him. He wanted to take my Harley and make a wheelie with it. I said, what? He said, I'm gonna go down the street. I said, Lawson, you do that and you crash this bike. We can be fine.
Right.
But yeah, Vaughn, we're gonna talk about getting you hooked up. I'm not gonna do you like that. I'm not. We're gonna get you right. I need friends. Well, you know what, Vaughn? Here's the craziest thing. Vaughn, she is further up from where you are right now, but we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna get your bike. If we gotta we're gonna put it on the trailer, and we'll put mine on the trailer too, and we're gonna go up to where she's at. How about that? Let's do that next year. That part right there. Hit that button.
Let's do that.
And so my niece always, I know you don't mind me telling this. My niece, I know she's gonna probably get mad at me saying this. She was like, sometimes I don't want to ride. No drama, none of that. Because she's not into that. She said, I want to ride, but nobody wants to ride with me. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put on the trail and we're going to go all the way up to the DMV. Yes, the DMV. She's up that way. But those don't know what the DMV is. That's the District of Columbia, Maryland, Virginia area. That's where she is. We're going to go up there so you can ride. How about that?
Let's go. Bring it. Bring some friends too. Let's go.
Sounds good. Show me the way. Oh, we're going to show you the way. Matter of fact, after this podcast. Shout out to you in the building. Love my niece in the building. One of my favorite nieces in the building. You know, I can't say my favorite. It's one of my favorites. So the rest of them get mad. It's one of my
correct with that.
That part right there. Y'all, please smash the like button in the building. Shout out to everybody from Roku. We have 300 some people from Roku on here. Salute. And shout out to everybody from Twitch. Is 78 people from Twitch and YouTube numbers. I can't see. It's fluctuating. It says 36, but now it says 16. Now it's back to 26. Now it says 23. I don't know what's going on. But y'all, please smash the like button. And for everybody that's on every platform, hit the heart button. And for people on Roku, hit that little lightning. It's like a purple lightning button. Hit that part right there. New York. I tell her I've seen her around riding. He said that's why I know. I've seen her on the interstate riding that green bike. I didn't know she had the red one, but now you know. Now you know. She up there. Yeah, she is.
To be honest, that's not even surprising. I'm literally always on the road. That's why I got 33,000 miles on that green bike. I'm literally always on too, so I'm not even surprised that so many people have seen me.
That part right there. And yes, Lefty, we was talking about this off camera. Shout out to my homegirl SRT Lady D. She is up that way too, and yes, she does ride. And I mentioned that to her, and she said, yeah, she had just started following her. So during that time when we go up there, we're going to try to link it with her too. Matter of fact, we're going to link it with a little bit of everybody. Matter of fact, I might have to go get a sports bike during that time instead of riding my Harley to keep up. You know, my Harley would keep up, but I don't want to feel out of place. I'm the only one on the Harley, everybody on street bikes. I might have to either rent one or See, she's saying they're so bulky, but when she see mine, she's going to love it to death. That part right there. Y'all, please smash the like button while you're in the building. Please smash the like button. Welcome my guest in the building. Yeah, my bad. I worked overtime today. I forgot you was live. It's all right. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to Still That Podcast. I don't know who you are. Shout out to Destroyer 1320 in the building. Shout out to Left. Shout out to Mrs. O'Brien. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to my niece, wonderful niece in the building. She said I'm number one. You know what? You and your sister gonna fight, and all the rest of my nieces and great niece gonna fight too. Come on, you number one.
No family.
I'm not gonna comment on that. They're gonna watch this.
On here.
Yes, I'm not gonna comment on it. But y'all, please smash the like button. So we're gonna make the green bike a track bike. Okay, yes, I'm with that. How to make a wonderful track bike. Now, I know with everything that's going on right now, you haven't really probably been to any meetups or rallies and stuff that were going on. But who knows what next year brings? Because we thought 2020 that was going to be the end of it, but here we are, 2021, and we coming to the last months of 2021, going to 2022. We don't know how things going to end up, and prayers. Yes, definitely prayers for those that are affected by it. I know a lot of people, which I was going to leave to the end, affected by this whole pandemic right now. But they know what's up. What? Vaughn, you funny as hell. You but somebody they know what's up. Okay, I bet they do know what's up. They're gonna be fussing at me and you. Shout out Danny in the building. Oh, Danny, I seen the building. Shout out to Sis Saw this weekend too. So, is there anything that you would want to go to, like any of the events that go on, any of the bike events that's going on, the bike weeks, festivals that are going on? Or should I say fest? Because they took the festivals off of that now.
Yeah.
Is there any of them that you want to go to?
Yeah, absolutely. Man, if I could go to all of them, I would. In a perfect world, right? So like Myrtle Beach, Daytona, like those two, since they're like along the East Coast, those are my next two that I'm really trying to make a strong effort to attend. Well,
for me, I've been to all of them. I'm going to tell you this. You go to Daytona, Myrtle Beach, yeah. You go to Daytona, you're going to want to go every year.
Oh my goodness. Really? Is it that crazy?
I took 3 guys with me because I used to go when I lived down south because it wasn't that far. And I missed some years going. And 2019, I said, I'm going. Who want to go? Everybody kind of backed out. A few people said, oh, yeah, I want to go. Okay, when it came down to it, 3 people went with me. We went. We got there. I left a day earlier. because I split the trip. It's 16.5-hour drive, and I'm pulling the trailer with 4 bikes on, 4 Harleys on. So I split up the trip and drove halfway, stopped, got up early that next morning, drove the rest of it. And when I got there, they flew in. And yeah, I was by myself. Long story, the transport guy messed up, so I had to end up driving. He was supposed to transport all the bikes, we all put the fly. I don't even want to get into that. That's what pissed me off, and that was 2019.
Oh,
so,
gosh, yeah.
Yeah, that part right there. So what ended up happening was, got there, one of the guys had got there a few minutes before I did, because I got stuck in traffic. We went to everything out there. They've been talking about going back ever since, and then the next year that the pandemic hit.
The pandemic, right? So dang, they itching for Daytona Bike Week.
They're already talking about it this year. Let's go to Daytona Bike Week. I said, okay, because I found a nice Airbnb in Deltona, which is about 20 minutes from everything, and it was away from everything. We can kind of chill, cook on the grill, have a good time. And we went, and they liked everything that was going on. We went to Bruce Meyer Harley. We went to the Strip. We went down to.
So what kind of events are there, like for Daytona Bike Week? Like what does that really consist of? When you say all the events, like what is it there for me to look forward to? Like as a first person or first timer for something as big as that, like what is that experience like?
Oh, I can tell you what it's like. Imagine a map. You look at the map, you see all of Daytona. While you looking at it, you'll see Bruce Myers Harley, the main dealership. They'll have something going on there with vendors. Because you have Bruce Meyer Harley and also what's the other place? J&R something. I forgot the name of it. It's yellow and something else. They're right there next to each other. And you'll have something big going on there. Then you go down 2 more exits where the racetrack at, more vendors there, stuff going on. It's not all the same vendors. And then they'll have stuff going on at the fairgrounds, and then they'll have something going on at the Strip. Strip is where everything is at. Everybody goes down to the Strip and goes and parks. You go to Dirty Harry's, all the bars, all the vendors out there. And most of the vendors out there are like for all the clothes stuff. All the stuff to get work done on your bike or extra stuff, that's all either at the racetrack or at Harley.
Okay.
With my Harley. And the vendors are there, they slash prices on everything. So you get everything wholesale. So let's say it's a nice lid you're looking at. Like they had this expensive lid, the one with the whole glass comes all the way down. It has the you hit the little button. They said, look, you hit the button, this is what happens. It defogs the whole thing. I was like, wow, that helmet is normally like $1,000. They had it for, I think it was $450.
Wow.
At the event.
I'm spending money. Like I gotta come ready to spend because everything's gonna be
you're gonna find a lot of stuff you're gonna want to get. All the golf vendors out there. I mean, all of them from Reinhardt to Two Brothers, and they out there making deals.
It's like that out there?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So
it's
can you
big
just
like
order your stuff and ship it back? Do they have stuff like on site right there for you to bring back?
On site, all they'll tell you this. Like one of my guys ordered, he ordered a whole back end bag kit, and they said we'll ship it to you. Oh. And they ship it for free. And not only this is the best thing about it. Period. All installation is free. So you buy it. Let's say you buy an exhaust. They're like, you bike it, we're selling it this price installed. And I was like, wow. Like they were selling air ride kits for Harleys, front and back, with throwing electric kickstanding for free for $1,100. That was installed. They were doing the RGB lights and lighting trends, and it was all the companies out there doing installs for little nothing. Custom Dynamics, shout out to them.
And you getting it on your bike one time, like you getting a pull off, acting brand new with your new toys.
Like while I was there, I went to a booth and I was like, yeah, I have this exhaust. And they was like, the vendor's here. I went and talked to them and they were like, which one you have? And I said, well, I have this one, but it don't look like this. They exchanged it for free. They said, get your bike, we'll exchange for free.
The one that you had, they exchanged it?
Because I said I only had it on there for 2 years. They said, we have lifetime warranty. I brought my bike over there. They lifted it up, snatched it off, put the new one on and the new end cap. I said, what I owe? Nothing. I said, oh,
What?
wow. Yeah. They
Yeah,
came and
you're
did that.
encouraging me now. I'm obviously missing out. I've heard nothing but great things about it, and I've never been. I mean, I think the hike to go down there is a lot. Most people I know, like they'll trail their bikes. A few people I know have actually ridden down there, and I mean on sport bikes, not just like cruisers and Harleys. And y'all are brave. I don't know if I have it in me to really ride for that long on a sport bike.
That's a long ride on a sports bike. I mean, I've ridden a long ways before. That's a long way to be leaning over. Shout out to J Pro. He said, FYI, Ducatis don't like traffic. Mine shut off 3 times in Myrtle Beach while in traffic with the race. ECU.
Ooh, that is good to know. I've actually heard about these bikes shutting off, so I am well aware of that. But thank you, Jay, for putting that right back on my radar. What year is your bike?
Yes, J Pro. She asked him, what year is it? Please let us know what year your Ducati
Yeah,
is.
what year is your Ducati?
We definitely would love to know. But yes, I know,
I'll actually
and I got
point
people
out.
telling me, no, she needs to go to Arizona Bike Week. No, she needs to definitely needs to go to Daytona. She needs to go to Myrtle Beach. She needs to go.
Yeah, you guys, y'all let me know what bike week should I pull up to, right? Like I'm on the East Coast, so that's home, right? Anything along the East Coast where I would go to, but where else should
It used to be around the time Greek Fest was going on. I don't think they do that anymore. When I was a teenager, I used to do something there, but I don't think they do it because I don't hear nothing else about it.
Where are you talking about?
They used to do it in Philly back in the 90s during Greek Fest. They would have a whole bike event. It was 2 bike clubs that got together and did it. And it was right outside. It was right outside of Philly.
Anything. I don't think Philly even does anything like that, to be honest. Like they'll have their ride outs, their rides for peace,
He didn't mess that up.
escorted runs, stuff like that. But no, I don't think I've heard of anything like what you're talking about going down in Philly. But Philly has also just recently cracked down on the whole bikes and tags, and they going hard in Philly. So I avoid Philly right now. Okay, it's a 2010. Oh my goodness. Were you able to get that fixed, or is this just a long withstanding problem that you know is just what's going to occur while you own this bike?
2011. I'm in Philly. They still. Shout out to Tay Wiz. He said, I'm in Philly. They still do it.
Still do it. Do they? Well, you know what, Tay, I gotta link with you so I can see what's
I don't know about it because
I'm trying to stay away from Philly.
What's going on?
Philly don't really like me too much. And if you've been following me, I put it on my story and I'll probably add it to my highlights. I went to Philly and man, I won't curse. My bike split wide open, like my tail end. Like she was looking like a shark. Like she just wide open. My tail end. It was crazy. And that was just from all of the potholes and the bumps and the uneven roads. And y'all always doing construction for a year that don't never get fixed, and your roads is uneven and your highways is filled with traffic and people don't know how to drive, and it's just a mess in Philly. I try to avoid Philly at all costs. I will literally drive around if I have to. Like I'll go through Jersey and go over the bridge to put me into center city of Philly versus trying to ride like 95 into Philly because it's horrendous. Y'all gotta fix y'all roads, man. Shout out to Philly though. I love Philly. Philly is a great city. But to ride your motorcycle into Philly, y'all roads are just not motorcycle friendly at all. At all. Y'all did me dirty and I'll never forget it.
Wow. You know what? I'm gonna say that after the weekend in Chicago, riding in Chicago, I need y'all to fix your streets. ASAP.
See?
It shouldn't be a hump in the middle of the whole interstate, a whole hump going across. I'm on it, yo. That's all I kept doing. I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, Chicago.
It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
It is. For us bike riders, it's not. It's not.
That's why I thoroughly enjoy the area that I am in. My roads are usually pretty perfect. Like it's literally the perfect roads out here. The highways are nice and smooth. You don't have to worry about crazy potholes and messing up your suspension and all kinds of stuff. You can just enjoy your ride peacefully, chill. Nobody's coming to bother you. The cops aren't trying to chase you. You just enjoying yourself.
Right. Let's not talk about Dallas. You know, I rode there plenty of times.
Oh
Let's
God.
They've been
Are
doing
those roads
construction
terrible
forever.
in Dallas also?
Ooh, Lord, they're doing a lot of construction there, but there in Houston, oh God, them streets
Really?
and highways.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy.
I had the pleasure of I was in Texas in June, actually. I had the pleasure of being selected as a freelance model, believe it or not, for an Indian motorcycle. Yeah, I was on an Indian motorcycle photo shoot. So those pictures actually will be released later this month. And then the rest of the catalog and the pictures from my rides with the 2022 bikes, which haven't been released, those will be released in January. So definitely stay tuned for that. As soon as I get access to those photos, I'll be posting them on my page and shouting them out, because that was a super dope experience. They flew me out to Texas. They paid for everything. And they basically treated me like a superstar. Just took photos of me riding bikes and standing in front of bikes. And it was amazing. It was a beautiful experience.
That's what's up, DJ. What? I know I got done like that. Well, with my bike for the photo shoot thing I did in Houston and in Dallas. Y'all stay tuned. I'm waiting for them to drop that. When they drop it, I'm gonna put it up here. Especially the whole article, and they paid me to come out there and do it. I definitely thank y'all for that. Even though I spent that same money in gas going in back, but thank you. It's basically a free trip. Let me put it that way. That's what it was.
Gotta take advantage of those opportunities.
J Pro said I was told to put the Star ECU back in, but I didn't know if it fixed it. I took my ZX10 in next year. I sold both my bikes 4 years ago.
Oh, so you're not even on twos anymore? I'm sorry, Jay.
You're not on twos, or you got a different tube? Okay. And Miss Lady, I didn't forget your question. She said, New York, can you please ask her? I was told, hold up, pin this. I was told that going around curves on a sport bike, I have to lean. My husband wants me to just get a cruiser like what you got in New York. Okay. But I really want a sports bike, but he's telling me I have to lean and knee drag every time. Well, that's false. You don't have to lean and knee drag.
That's very exaggerative. That's very, very exaggerative. The part that's exaggerative is the lean and knee drag every single time. No, you certainly don't have to do that. You can certainly get on a sport bike and ride it like a cruiser if you really wanted to. I mean, it's your bike. You can do whatever you want, because there's people on Harleys doing wheelies and doing rolling burnouts and drifting. So it's really what you decide to do with your machine, to be honest. So I don't like to put categories or limits on things or people. You know what I mean?
Right. And get this to your husband from me.
Bruh.
That part right there, because I don't know why. He's telling you that because he don't want you to ride on it. That's what it is.
Yeah. Listen, I don't get involved in marital. Listen, I don't get involved. I don't get involved because I know what it's like, and it takes time and patience and understanding and a lot of healthy communication and dialogue, and especially if you're working with someone who is not into riding as well, is going to be 10 times a lot more work than if you together with someone who does ride and understand the bike world and the bike community. So just know that if it's something that you really want to do, you're going to really have to put the legwork in and put your heart into it, because it's what you want to do. So it's going to take some convincing and some understanding, and definitely compromise. A lot of compromise.
Right. And speaking of marriage, shout out Traveling Toy in the building, aka Miss September 30th in the building. Hey, Toy, the date's coming up real soon. I see you in the building. And James Ray says, she ever read Rixie Gatz and the brother Race? I've met him a few times.
I have not had the pleasure of meeting Ricky. I have not.
I got introduced to him by Jason Britt, because a guy I was with went to school with Jason. And I told Jason, I'm a fan of yours, blah, 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 blah. And I said, I would love to meet Rixie Gatz. Until he said, he's here. And he walked me over to where he was at. And he had just gotten an interview. And I got a chance to meet him. That was.
Oh wow, that's super dope. Wow.
They were all in Atlanta for I forgot the name of the event that was going on. It was basically a whole race and stunt event that was going on. And Jason
Yeah.
Brent was out there stunting, and Ricky Gaston was out there talking about racing. He went down the track one time, and that was it. Almost toward the end, but yeah, that was it. Everybody, please smash the like button in the building. For those that are on other platforms, please hit those buttons. He'd be cool to meet. He will be. If you ought to get him on a podcast, I can try. That's hard, but I can try. I would definitely reach out and try. You right, I should. I'm gonna try to get them both on the podcast. How about that?
Absolutely.
New York, can you ask her? Is it? Oh, hold up. Somebody's asking about the thing that you just talked about. Hold up, pin it.
Okay.
New York, can you please ask her if will it be on? Okay, you spelled that all wrong. Okay, I know what you mean. They want to ask about the photo shoot you did. What would that be released on?
Well, officially it would be on Indian Motorcycles like website. So essentially I signed a talent release, right? That would give them permission to put my photos essentially wherever they need it to be. Magazines, commercials, advertisements. If you're on your Facebook and you see those little ads pop up for motorcycles, it'll be my face that'll be on there on a bike or whatever from Indian Motorcycle. But mainly like on their website and things like that.
And y'all stay tuned. You know, when I see it, I'm gonna share it out and make sure I tag her
I'm
in.
super excited for those photos because it was such an experience. I got to meet some really cool people who ride from all over the country. Like they brought people in from all over, like from the East Coast all the way to Cali. So I made some really cool friends while I experienced that.
That's what's up. Wish I'd known you. I wish I'd been able to talk to you then, because I would probably bring me back one of those that dark horse. I like the dark horse. Chieftain light, but I like the dark horse. I like bring that back. I'm just gonna change the front fender on, and I'll be good to go.
Yeah, see, you should have said something. You guys stay tuned for it though, because Indian has some really, really cool motorcycles that they're gonna be releasing in January. I'm actually like enticed to buy them. Like,
okay,
they're pretty dope. That is kind of my goal. My goal is to have like a cruiser, kind of chill bike. You know, I don't always want to go fast all the time. I'll slow it down a little bit and chill. So after doing that Indian motorcycle photo shoot and just seeing like their garage, like what they had lined up, I'm like, wow, I didn't even know that they made such beautiful machines. I was really, really, really impressed. They sold me while I was out there. So you guys might see an Indian motorcycle kind of floating on my page somewhere down the line.
Hey, y'all stay tuned, because you know when I see it, I'm be like, yes, she has crossed over. I am a Harley guy. Somebody said, I'm a Harley guy, I am, but I like both. I've ridden both, and I fell in
There's
love with it.
nothing wrong with that. And most people transition over to Harleys. Most people that I know that rides a Harley came from sport bikes.
And that was me. That was me.
Actually, I would say about like 90% or 95% of the people that I know that ride a Harley or any type of cruiser, they came from riding sport bikes. It's kind of like the next step.
How it go? They transition real quick. Shout out to Rod Shelley said, New York, I was wearing one of your shirts in New York City, and somebody told me they loved your shirt. Hey, I'm glad they did. I have more of those coming for those that want to put in order. Stay tuned. And also, I have my apparel line coming out as well. That's more of a up level, because those are embroidered, so those are going to cost a little bit more. Stay tuned. Things been slow since this whole pandemic been going on. I was supposed to have the fall line already, and it's a delay. So stay tuned. As soon as I have it, I have what I need, they'll be here in the building. And shout out to my other buddy that rides, and also my cameraman in the building. Shout out to Pikachu Lifestyle in the building. I see you checking in, bro. I see you in the building. Salute, bro. I see you. You know, I'm just now getting in and just now watching. I got to watch the replay. Ask her, is red her favorite color?
It is my favorite color. One of my favorite colors.
Same here.
One of my favorite colors.
Mine is red and black. Yeah, y'all please smash the like, but mine is definitely red and black.
Yeah.
And it's one of my favorite colors.
I love
red.
I think I'm biased because I feel like I look good in red, so that's probably one of the main reasons why. It's my favorite color. It's more like it looks good on me kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Make plenty of sense. And speaking of look good on you, on that note, We're gonna pay just 1 or 2 bills real quick. DJ, hit the button. Yes, y'all, please smash like in the building. Please smash the like button. And for those that are on the other platform, Roku, hit that little lightning button. It's almost like the light. And for those that are on Twitch, hit that little heart button. New York, did you see the thing I sent you? I saw it just pop up just a minute ago. I can't use it right now. I have to basically make sure it'll pass. It'll pass on all the platforms. I make sure it passes on all the platforms. But I'm gonna go ahead and get all the way started with the announcements real quick. Hit the button, DJ. Creative Connection Retreat, 3-day weekend coming up in Myrtle Beach, November 12th, 13th, and 14th. YouTube's conference for those that are trying to take their page to and take their platform to a whole nother level. This is the event to be at. I mean, definitely the event to be at. You're trying to get that edge and you're trying to figure out how can I do this? I can do that. For those that want to start, this is the place to be. Meet and greet will be going on at the beginning. Also, yes, pool and beach party. I know I said November, y'all. It's gonna be nice in November. Pool and beach party be going at the same time. I'll shout out my dog Stunner. He will have a Stunner Jam car and truck show going on at the same time. CreatorCon.com. Go get your tickets. I mean, please go get your tickets because they selling out fast. I only think they got a handful of spots left, but selling out real fast. DJ, go next, please. Shout out to my homegirl Shay Knight Speaks. She is having her car show still. Somebody had sent me a message. She's still having it. I said, yes, I had hit her up. She is still having it. Help you. Tay Wizzy, that's coming up next. But she's still having her event going on. Mississippi Grudge Car Show is going down. Car, truck, bike, ATVs, all going on. And yeah, right there on the race bike, she will be at the show and she's coming to the podcast real soon. Asking about bringing on ladies that ride and with cars. Look, I have my guest tonight that rides. I said, say less. We're gonna make it happen. I'm gonna bring them in, but she will be at that show as well. Shout out to my homegirl Shay Knight. It's definitely going down. Holly Springs Motorsports Park in Holly Springs, Mississippi is going down. DJ, hit transition. I already know you going to because it's right in your backyard. So I already know you going to. It's gonna be big right here as well. Shout out to my homegirl Rain, December 11th. Yes, I said it right, December 11th. But this will be in Palm Beach, Florida. It's gonna be 70, 75 degrees there while we up here in the Midwest and like my guest that's in East Coast will be freezing. It's gonna be nice and lovely there. It's going down Track Road to Car Show Raceway. Shout out to Rain, shout out to City 392, and also shout out to Miss Kitten that seen the fly that all of them will be returning on the show together before the event to talk about it and give the whole layout and everything. I know I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again for those because I have to say because now I'm on all platforms, a lot of people don't know about it. This is a ladies' event, but fellas, we are invited. We are invited. Did you hit the button? We are invited to this event. And we can get out there and race. We can get out there and race and have a good time. But testing tunes, the only time we can race one another. After that, the only time you can race if you're racing a lady. Don't be scared to race a lady. I know a lot of these dudes have called Rain out. Rain said she ain't dodging no smoke. She said, I'm on that track with my red eye, and whoever want it can come get some. And I told her, Rain, I want some, but not on the track. I want the basketball court because I ain't got nothing to race on the track. But my right and my left feet, that's it. And stay tuned because we will be doing that again real soon. Long Beach, Florida, New York, what? Yeah, that part right there. It's going down in the major way. Palm Beach International Raceway in Jupiter, Florida. It's going down. And people ask, yeah, I will be in the building during this time for this. Right, DJ? Right. That way. Shout out my dog, Senator Chevy Boy. I know this is next year, y'all, but I'm making sure y'all marking y'all calendars. His first ever show, period. I've known this dude long time, y'all. When I say long time, I met him about 20 years ago before he even had Penny, and then got to know him. He had Penny, which is the box Chevy y'all see already. He had Penny for 2 months when I officially got a chance to know him. First annual Connect and Never Competing Car and Bike Show going down May 15th, 2K22, Atlanta Sun and South Haven, Mississippi. And yes, y'all, I plan on bringing not only the Harley out there, I plan on bringing the Deuce and the Court out there as well. You just hit the button. At the same time. You should go next one. Next one, please. Shout out my dog Whip Addict. Old school versus new school car show going down in Atlanta, October 2nd, 2K21. Right there in the backyard, Home Depot backyard in Atlanta. Is going down the major way. And also, Shout out to my homegirl Buckets that's up there in the Maryland area. She's supposed to be sending me the thing for I wish I had it tonight because my guest is up in that area. Modified Chicks has another event coming up real soon. Y'all, I will have the flyer for that, and I'm going to post it on my IG as well. It'll be posted up there and on here, so stay tuned. Somebody just asked me about that. I got to hit up for that flyer. Please go next, please. Now, we're talking bikes tonight. My guest is in the building. Here is a bike event that's going to be huge. Huge, huge, huge. Don't pay attention just to Harley. It'll be more than Harley's out there. But Tampa United Bikers Jamboree, this is going down round 3. For those that seen some of the footage I put out, tell is anybody interested next day. That's going on the next day too? Hold up, Toy, that's going on the next day? Oh, we need that information. Shout out to Buckets in the building. I didn't realize she was in the building. She said, I'm sending now. Yes, please send it to me now so I can make sure I add it. Shout out to my homegirl Buckets in the building. Yeah, Buckets, I meant to hit you up this weekend about that. And also, once again, Buckets, congratulations. Congratulations. You already know what it's about. I'm hitting Buckets. Congratulations. Well, like I was saying about this event, it's going down. Beach Bash 2K22 Memorial Day weekend. It's going down. Stay tuned. I will have more information about this. I plan on going to this event, doing Memorial Day weekend, and get footage and have a good time. Before all my bike folks that's in here, I see in the background. What up, Doug? I see in the background. Hit me up through IG. I see in the background. I know you're probably in the truck rolling. You're probably in the park for the night. But this is going on in a major way. Stay tuned. Did you go next, please? Shout out to everybody that came out to Stunner Jam, Car and Bike Show. Salute to everybody that came out. Hit the button. Had a great time out there. So y'all stay tuned. We'll be dropping my footage hopefully by tomorrow, by Wednesday. Got a few more things to edit. We had a great time out there. Great turnout. And I know Stunner was like, we had a great time. So for the people that's acting fool at the end, but hey, it is what it is. Can't change that. Let's not just do that. Let's not do that the next one. That's all I got to say. DJ, go next, please. Shout out to Country Boys Presents. October 2nd is going on. Yes, these two lovely ladies are hosting this event. And judging by Ken 10 from Ken 10 Customs is going down in Mason, Tennessee. October 2nd is going down. I know I was like, dang, I got to toss between this one and Atlanta. I don't know which one I'm going to do. Yeah, I don't know. It's a toss-up, but it's going down in a major way. Did you go next, please? Shout out my dog. He's throwing this event. Keys to the City. Yes, Blitz Man 2 is throwing this event. Keys to the City 2K22, May 14th. Yes, I am one of the special guests invited to this event, but I want to make sure I put this out there so you can mark your calendars. May 14th is going down. 2K22. Well, we're going to have a busy year next year like this year. Big year. But it's going down. I'll have more information. Blake will be back on the show before this event to talk about it. You go next, please. Shout out my homegirl Rain. She is also doing something this weekend coming up, actually. September 19th. Shout out to Rain. Shout out Gingerbread Man. They're putting this event together. Bob Chase and Houston Car Show is going down. 25 trophies being given away during this time. 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. September 19th, right there in H-Town. For those that need this flyer, we'll be reposting this flyer up, period, for everybody to see during that time. Isn't that right? That's right. Go next, please. Son was how the car get scratched at the show. Dang it. I didn't even know that happened. How did the car get scratched? Dang. Had to hit my dog. Also going on real soon. It's going on next weekend. Midwest Fest 5. Yes, Midwest Fest 5 is going down September 25th, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's going down in Indy. For those who know, Indy is Indianapolis. For those my folks, I'm waiting for people to give me some flyers for overseas. I will start announcing those as well. I actually talked to some of the people from the media group, so I will have some stuff to announce overseas as well. But this is going down Midwest Fest, Indianapolis, September 25th, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's going down in a major way. Isn't that right? That's right. Hit the button. We already did that already. Hit the button. Now, people been asking me about this. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. I hopefully have that this week. We're trying to do something where we have a group rate, but it's going down. I will have the hotel information by this week so everybody can start booking. So stay tuned. But it's going down that whole weekend. And yes, I've been told by Birdie it will be a pull-up and park going on the day before. So stay tuned. October 30th, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. And yes, Demonology said you can wear your Halloween costume then. For some of those, he said this. Some of them already going to have a Halloween costume on. They wear it every day. I said, Demonology, I'm not going to tell them that. Bruh. I'm not going to do that. But it's going down. It's going down in Memphis. Yes, I'll be in the building during that time. And shout out to my camera guy and my dog. Peachtree Lifestyle is in here. I'm also doing a photo shoot too, during that time with my bike. So stay tuned. We'll be putting out information for that as well during that time. So yes, sir, M Time. I know you ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. I can't wait, y'all. That's next month. Like I said, I will have information coming up real soon. Stay tuned. DJ, one more? Go next one then. Whoo, this is big right here. Man, Holly Springs Motorsports Park is going down. This is going down the weekend before that, October 24th. Shout out my dog, Rail Terrell, a.k.a. Hell Rail. He is a special guest for this event. Battle of the Whips Car Show and Drag Racing Mega Fest is going down October 24th. From 2 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. It's going down. They are asking if anybody wants to be a vendor. Hit up my dog, Rail Gang, at Rail Gang 1. Dog Rail, hit them up on IG. Or also 901 The Truth Automotive Detailing. You hit them up to become a vendor. They'll give you the information to be a vendor. This event is huge. I'm like, hey, I'm going to have to go down there twice? I'm like, we're going to see, because I can't go and stay the whole week. I got to get back, because I got to get back on the grind. So we'll see how this going to go. I really don't know. We got more, DJ? Hey, we got a lot of stuff. Go next one then. All right, last but not least, Battle of the States Car Show and Race event going on this weekend coming up. Yes, this is big right here, going down in Martin, Michigan. This is big, 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 big. I mean, big. I was told so much is going on during this event, y'all. All I'm going to say is this. A lot of call-outs during this event. One of the biggest ones I'm going to say for last. But Tony Band versus my dog, MJ, the stuntman. That's going down. Easy Money versus Jay Stoker. That's a big one. Shout out my dog, Easy Money. Got a chance to chop it up with him last weekend. Folks don't know I'm since Atlanta. When I used to live in Atlanta. And yes, he banging Big Pressure. Love the song, bro. You know I love the song. Talking about that too. But the biggest one, Grand Nasty versus Boost Doctor. I was like, whoo. That's going to be a big, big race right there. But I want to make sure people know how big that's going to be. It's going to be huge. You'll go and get the footage from me. I don't even know if I'm going, but I'm trying to see what I can do. But this is going to be big. Big, big, big. It's going down. Going all the way down. Battle of the State, Car Show and Race event. It's going down right there in Martin, Michigan. US 131 Dragway. It's going down in a big major. DJ, that's a lot of events going on. Yes, sir. You there. I already know you there. All that's in your backyard. You had everything. That's the thing about staying down where you at. You right by everything.
That's a lot. I wish I could go to half of those.
I know the one for Modified Chicks. I'm gonna have to send you that flyer because you just sent it to me, and it's not letting me pull it up off my cloud. Well, it's still download to the cloud. Download it slow. I'll make sure I send you that one because that's right there in your backyard, and I know that event. I know you want to go to. Y'all, please smash the like button. Please smash the like in the building. DJ, go to that one. No, not that one. Yeah. Not that one. Go to that one. Yes, go to this one. New York, did you see the other thing I sent you? Oh, it just popped up. I can't play it right now. I have to play it tomorrow. I want to go. Danny, look, I want to go too. I want to go. Now that's a race. Yeah, it's going to be a race. That's why I said that for last. That's going to be big. Big, big, big race. I'm going to tell you what else is going to be big. It's my guest first time on New York City Live Podcast. Hit the button. I have this segment that we try to help people with, and I'm hoping you can help me out before we go. I have a segment called Help Me Help You, where we try to help as many people as possible, but we can't help everybody. And this is a lot of stuff that's going on the internet, but we try our best. We're going to try our best to help them, period. And it's also sponsored by my man, Demonology, all the way from the King of His Throne. He is sponsored. Okay. I know Demonology, I told you, I'll take this off when you cut me my check. But until then.
Oh, my God.
Hold on, say that again?
Who do you have me watching?
Yeah, Demonology, he's sponsoring this segment of Help Me Help You, all the way from his throne. He's all the way on his throne, and he's always thinking about racing, so he's really watching the race all the way from there. All right, DJ, go ahead and pull up the next thing. Not that one. Keep going. No, keep going. Keep all the way going. Keep going. No, keep going. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. But this one right here. Let's start with this. Now, you know, being we all have to start back wearing the face mask. Shout out to OG Trav all the way from Canada in the building. I see you in the building. All the way from Vancouver, Canada. I see you in the building. Salute. And also shout out my guy Erwin all the way from Japan in the building. He said, New York, you got me early watching. Thank you for watching, bro. Shout out to him. I known him for a minute, and he's over the station. Aren't you retiring this year? Thank you for your services, by the way. But aren't you retiring this year? Let me know. Shout out to you because I know it's 8:37 in the morning over there. It's 12-hour difference. Shout out to Fear Boy in the business.
For Japan.
Yes, all the way from Japan. He said, yes, New York. I'm trying to eat breakfast. We're trying to. Oh, you trying to eat chow before we got to go? Okay. Well, I'm glad you tuned in. Salute to you, bro.
I miss those days.
That's what he said, chow, even though I said breakfast. Yeah, you're right. You're trying to eat chow. You hurry up and eat it. You ain't got much time to taste it. You got to hurry up and eat. Eat and go. You don't have no time for tasting. Anyway, this lady asked her husband, she said, you know what? I want a Gucci mask. So Gucci mask, he said, oh, okay, I'll find one of those. So he found one. So hit the button. He found the mask of Gucci Man and got it for his wife. Oh, God.
Bruh.
She's mad. It's the part that says she's mad.
She's mad. It's a Gucci mask, right? Wow.
You gotta be a little bit more specific with your questions. Okay,
You
with your
gotta
requests. You gotta be very specific with your requests.
Somebody said it looked like Slime from Ghostbusters. Stop. I don't know who that is. Stop. Stop. He says, "What you look like? Stop. Don't do that." Shout my dog Gucci. Don't do that. That is hilarious. Y'all, please smash the like button in the building. Please smash the like button and whatever platform you're on watching. I thank you for watching. Please hit the button if you haven't already. Shout out to everybody that's in the building from all platforms. DJ, go to the next one. Let's keep going. This broke my heart when I saw this, and it's gonna break it even. DJ, just hit the button.
No.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No. No.
Bruh.
That's literally my reaction. I'm just like, oh my gosh, how? Why? So many things wrong with this. How does this happen?
It came clean off that trailer and hit the truck.
Oh
Nobody.
my God. Is this supposed to be on its way down already, or was it on its way up? It just, how did this happen?
I'm like the emoji.
I don't know, but I feel like the way the setting of this is set up, I feel like the owner of this vehicle watched that happen.
He said on the video. If he did, woo, I know he was pissed.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Matter of fact, he was pissed like this guy right here. DJ, roll up. We can't help him. That guy don't have to go to body shop. But this right here, we might be able to. Yeah. DJ, hit the button.
Oh my God. Is he okay?
Get it. It's still going.
Oh my God.
Shout out to my guy, Buzz Sid, that was on last week. He said that happened in Charlotte. I said, I never knew what happened there. Wow.
That thing was just going. How does that even happen? How do those things just keep going? I always wondered. I laugh at the videos because they're hilarious, but how does it just keep going?
It's possessed. Look, that's
why it's possessed. Run.
I thought I was stuck. That's what happened to that. Stuck.
So many questions every time I see that. Like, how? Oh, it gives me goosies.
The throttle gets stuck.
I try to be very actively careful when I'm around crowds, particularly in regards to like stunt kind of environments, right? So you saw how that was like a big gaggle of people, and it appears like some stunts and stuff was going on. I love to see those things, but now the space that I'm in my life, because I got responsibilities and people that rely on me, a family and stuff like that, I gotta watch it from a distance because of incidences like this. So I encourage everybody to just be safe and practical and just watch your surroundings so that you don't end up like any of these spectators who end up viciously being attacked when they just were trying to spectate. Now they turned into participants. So just be careful when you're out there spectating these kinds of events, because they can turn from very entertaining to very dangerous very quickly. So that's my safety note for this segment of the show.
That's our safety note. DJ, hit the button. I like this. So we're gonna stay safe. DJ, keep going. Go next one.
Hey, Lex!
Oh my gosh, he kicked her in the face. He
Hold
kicked
up,
her in the face.
See, that's why you don't run out of
Can
pool,
you-
y'all.
He kicked her in the face.
That's why you don't run out of pool. Look, slow down. Look, yay!
Okay.
And here
Okay.
come my man. Here come my man. Here you go. Here he comes. Slide. Somebody said he came in like a wrecking ball. He did. He slid all the way in.
Why they didn't move? I would have moved.
They had enough time to move.
I mean, look at that. Wet. Like, where's the sign that says don't run? You know, reading is fundamental, guys. Reading is fundamental. There's a reason why they say don't run at the pool. They tell you not to go in the pool after you eat so you don't throw up. Let's be practical and smart, guys. Let's be smart about the decisions that we make.
Right. Strike.
So
Damn. Yeah. Y'all don't do this in November at the pool party. There's no running. Do not run. Please don't run, because you will fall or something. That part right there, one have to think, man, blowing the whistle as you starting to run. You look like you're running, be blowing the whistle. That part right there. Somebody said, dang, you don't run out of pool for that reason right there. Now, he done took them folks out. Look at it, knocked them all in the water.
She looked like face down. She breathing?
Man. Let's keep going. Go next one.
Don't come in here with all that heavy breathing, huh?
I know you ain't trying to crack, God.
Oh, you ain't said.
Pause. Now, y'all, was my last time playing this. Somebody asked me to bring this back to be my guest. I haven't seen I brought this back. This dude, he gone to the upper room, and while he in the upper room, you know, God know him for telling jokes. So they gonna tell the dirty dozens, aka I know that's probably too old for some folks. They gonna have to crack on one another. So he figured he come in here and crack on God real quick. Watch how he fix him.
Don't come in here with all that heavy breathing, huh?
I know you ain't trying to crack, God.
Oh, you ain't said nothing. I get on you.
Well, ain't it the same nail that was in your hand?
Oh, that how you feel? That how you feel?
Ooh.
That's why you were out of shape your whole life. You had high blood pressure at 8 months. I just let you live though.
That how you coming?
What up?
Dang.
That's why folk only call on you when they want some.
Oh, that how you coming? That how you feel?
What?
That's why you never know who your daddy was. Yeah. And you didn't get no girls in high school. I sat here and made all these women and you couldn't pull one. You ought to be ashamed, man. And then you played junior varsity in high school. They ain't never called your name at the pep rally. And then you went to college for 7 years, left there and went to work at Amazon. Who do that?
Oh.
You really lame. You might be my lamest creation.
Bruh. Oh my God!
Why he had to do him like that? He
Dang.
whole life story, and it sounds pretty sad.
It did sound sad. Like, dang,
He ain't have a good life. Like, jeez. Oh my goodness.
Running off on it. Man, look, ran off on him hard, didn't he? Bruh. Real quick. And you see he don't want to play no more. He don't want to play no more. He walk it off. Cold-blooded. Yeah, in my Rick James voice. Exactly. Dude, we can't help you. Keep going. Go next one. Pause.
Wait.
My man this lit.
What?
He is texting backwards. Look, texting backwards. Look, that grabbed the phone, turn it around.
What one drink will do you.
Turn around for him. Like, text that way. I don't know who you trying to text, but whoever you trying to text.
That's what you call a good time.
He had a great time.
He is lit. Okay.
You know,
I live for those moments. Okay. The moments that I can't remember with the people I'll never forget. Those are the moments I live for.
Right. And I don't know who he texting, bro. I really don't know. You know, like my cousin. That's your cousin? Or you just talk? Somebody just talking.
Right. Look at his face.
My cousin.
Next to him.
Oh, y'all fun. All right, we're gonna keep going. That boy, he gone. He gone. Speechless. Yeah, you can't say nothing. Leave him like he is. He'll get help. They'll get him home. Go next.
I hope her kids sleep. What in the world? That's a flying cockroach, ain't it? Or a horse fly. That's a horse fly. Hold on. That's a flying cockroach. Hold on. I got something for you, sucker. Come on. I got this doggone Skechers shoe.
I love black people.
That sucker flying. Sit still so I can. Hold on. Get you. Now, boy.
Shout out to Real Current.
Can we get into what size shoe he had? Was that like a 15? You see how big that boy's shoe was?
I don't know. Let's go back. Right there.
That's a flying cockroach. Hold on. I got something for you, sucker. Come on. I got this doggone Skechers shoe.
Big shoe.
I missed it. That sucker flying. Sit still so I can. Hold on. Get you. Yeah, boy.
That's a very huge shoe.
That's a big shoe.
That is big. I love these videos because I just love black people. Like anytime I see something like this, I'm just like, I love black people. We'll always find a way. We'll find a way. We're literally the funniest people.
Yeah, Bob and Weed. You right, Danny. Danny, you asleep after stomach pain? That's right, you were tired. Bob and Weed. That part right there. All right, DJ, go next one.
I have no gun, that's why. What you got? She ain't got no gun in there. What you pulling out? Oh, shit.
Whoa!
No, come on, hold on, wait, hold on, wait.
Wait, is she pointing
Give
it?
me those M&Ms. He said, Grandma, you got sugar diabetes. You got
Hey, Katie. Yeah, just don't put the pistol away. Put the pistol away, Grandma.
Yo, Grandma ain't playing. Grandma wants the M&Ms.
I gotta find that video.
Serious about that too. She said, okay, don't give them to me.
I got you. I got something for you.
She's gonna put some M&Ms in him. Yes, DJ. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Pulled that out from. That just was like. She better be careful. Please be careful. Be careful. Because I don't know what she had that secured to, but that is a dangerous situation to be in.
Very. Wow, that's me right there.
With my grandkids.
Wow, that was
crazy.
Very. Let's go to the next picture, please.
You speechless. Granny had a whole firearm in her parachute pants.
Ready. All right, keep going. Just like this grandma. She comfortable.
What is she in?
A comfortable blanket.
Cocooned like a penis with the ball sacks? Who did that to her?
That dude was bad, grandma. She said it's comfortable in here.
I bet you her feet is nice and cozy too.
She said it was comfortable. Like the words my buddy G Money. He said she was balls deep. I said, G Money, really?
Who made this for her? I want one of these. Where do I get one of these? Can you send me the link for one of these? I want one of these.
This actually is a real blanket.
Yeah, I want one.
I forgot. Somebody sent me the link to this when I first played this last week. I had to go back and find it, and I will forward it right to you.
I want it.
It comes in like it's like a sleeping bag.
That's when I'm gonna go sleep over my girlfriend's house. And they're like, yeah, we having a pajama jam. All right, I got y'all. 1 second. Let me go get my sleeping bag.
Well, they're gonna look at you
up with that.
Like, what? Yeah, grandma comfy. She said, leave me alone. I'm comfortable. It's warm under here.
You rolled up nice and cozy too. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. All right, grandma, you don't need no help. Your grandson need help because he's crying. Go next.
Hell no.
Pause. They're trying to copyright. Now, I saw this, and he said, hell no. For y'all that don't know what that is a Wolverine, a real Wolverine, not off of X-Men, not off Marvel Comics. Hit the button. He didn't want to leave. He got in that lady house. Look, he backing up. He said, I'm staying.
You see the way he backed up? Like, nah, B, I live here too.
Nah, son, ain't going nowhere. Doom. Still backing up.
I have never seen nothing like that before. And he gonna sit there and wait. He gonna wait for the prime opportunity to get himself back in there.
Wow.
Yeah, animals.
Shout out to Energy Gang in the building.
Imagine. Those videos like that always end up freaking me out. Like when you see those videos like that, or the people who be having bears knocking on their doors, like where the hell are you living that you got bears and alligators and snakes? Like
when I played last year, it was actually outside of Philly. A buck jumped through the lady's window, right in her house. Just choo. Just jump right in.
I'm just not built to deal with stuff like that. I'm just not equipped to. Keep all of that stuff far away from me, please. Please.
He did not want to leave. He said he was staying.
He's like, no, I live here too.
I
imagine he's been there for such a long period of time that this was just their first time meeting him. That's why he was so comfortable shimmying his way back in there. He's like, I live here. You just haven't seen me. Right. I live here though.
That part right there, that's exactly what it was. Now that you mentioned that. All right, DJ, keep going. Go next one.
Man, my wife so doggone nosy, bro. She done went in my doggone pocket and found the number from Sheila. Then told my son, when you get done fishing and you get to the house, be ready to tell me who Sheila is. I ain't even finna fish, dog. I don't care nothing about fishing. I can blame it on my brother. That's what I can say. I told him about wearing my pants, bro. Golly. Yeah, I forgot he wear a husky. I'm just gonna be out here all night, dog. Forget it. I don't care. Might as well text Sheila like, what you doing, big head? I don't even know her number. God, dog. Now I gotta text my wife and ask her what Sheila number is. I'm messed up, dog. Forget it.
Bruh. You gotta text his wife to ask what Sheila number is. Shout out to Real Curl. It's crazy. These voiceovers. Stay tuned, y'all. I'm trying to get into the podcast one of these days, but he is funny as heck. My man is out there on the boats chilling. Wow.
That's too funny. That is too funny.
Very funny. And Lefty, you're right. Those they be everywhere. They'll get in the house quick and be in the attic, especially if you got trees around.
My attic.
Yeah.
Where y'all living at? Oh my goodness.
He's in Dallas. Sure. When I lived in New York City, it was like that in Queens.
Well, when I lived in New York, there was all types of things that shouldn't have been living around us. So
right.
You know. It just was crazy.
Like to this day, I still think Secret of the Ooze from Ninja Turtles is real because how some sewer rats get that?
I believe that. I absolutely believe it.
Look how big those sewer rats tail long. That part right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me keep going. Did you go next one?
I'm not doggone wait. I always say somebody wait, go sit down. Hey, I barely even touched her. Watch back, girl. Y'all all in my way. It's Delphine. Get back. And big coat. Oh, she almost took me with her. Y'all let her stay down there. Don't help her. I feel it. I feel the spirit. I say let her stay down there. Ooh. Oh, I can't hear her. Didn't I just say, what? Get back, y'all. Let her stay down there, doggone. Yeah. Watch it. I know she's finna flinch. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Yeah. Fall down. Now she doing the Matrix. I said fall. I don't know what she got going on. If she don't fall, push her down. She want to be the life of the party. I'm so sick of this woman. Go sit down, girl.
If she don't fall, push her down. What?
I'm done. Shots recovered.
Where did you find these videos from? Those are some serious send help. Like send help immediately because
y'all can Yeah, I catch the Real Current Claiborne on IG. I used to post up his link up there. I need to start back doing that again. Very funny dude.
Yeah, send those
Do
to me.
not
I can do with the laugh.
material because he's one of my favorite comedians.
Mhm.
And shout out my dog Danny Rag, another one of my comedians that sends me stuff left and right. And shout out to my dog Barry Brewer. Sometimes he'll have some stuff. And then shout out to everybody that sends everything. Damn, Sister Patterson. You talking about Tiffany's mama. So a lot of people don't know who Sister Patterson is. What church is this, Lefty? I don't know, and I don't know if I want to go there.
Keep me away. I'm good.
Getting slapped like that. Shout out to everybody in the building, and shout out to my guests in the building. Slimrides in the building. Salute. Slimrides, I definitely want to thank you for coming on the podcast. I don't know how many of them people we can help, but we try to help as many as possible. That last
I do what I can with the time I have.
that part right there. And y'all stay tuned. Somebody said, New York, please have on again. Yes, I would love to have on for. I would love to have on for ladies' night too. I would ask them to come ladies' night. Y'all don't give me a chance to ask nothing. Y'all just be acting for.
They jump in the gun is what it is. They're excited. They're
Yes,
excited.
they're definitely excited. And like I said, once again, shout out to my guests in the building. Everybody else that's in building on all platforms, from Roku to Twitch to Ustream to YouTube. Salute to y'all and shout out to the media group. I know I can't shout y'all name out yet, but shout out to the media group that's giving this trial for us to take this to a whole nother level. They're definitely trying to take this podcast to another level. Yes, Tony Baker is one of my favorite ones as well. James Wade, he's definitely one of my favorite. I actually met him. I met all of them a few times. But definitely one of my favorite ones. But he is definitely hilarious. So many comedians out here that are very talented. Shout out to my dog Pimp TV, another talented individual, funny as heck. People, y'all know, for those that from overseas, y'all gonna get to know him, especially if y'all been watching my older footage that's available now. Y'all will see he came on for a whole week and had my ribs hurt for a whole week. I had to rest for 2 weeks in order to get past because he had me laughing so hard. And also, I want to say the last but not least, shout out to all my veterans in the building, all my active military in the building, including my veteran that's right here in the building right now as one of the guests. Thank y'all for serving our country, especially during these times of everything that's going on right now. And shout out to the veteran that called me Friday and said, New York, please get the footage for Stunner Jam because I'm not able to make it. I'm not going to say why he wasn't able to make it. He told me why, and I said, bro, I will get as much footage as I can. I will be dropping that footage this week. I know you probably watching the replay, and you'll get a chance to see it. And also, so many things I want to shout out as well. Shout out to those, y'all know who you are, that have lost some people last week that I ended up talking to. My praise and blessings go to you and your family and friends that were all affected by the people you lost. I actually lost some people close to me that I know last week too as well. And my praise for those go out to their family as well. I'm not gonna sit up here and name them all because I don't know if the family want me to name them like that. And also, Summer, is there anything you want to add before we close out?
Let's see. Other than, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. Can I do all of that? Am I allowed to?
Yes. The link is in the description, y'all. Link's in the description.
Okay, yeah. So definitely give me a follow on Instagram. I also have a YouTube. It's the same name, @Slmrides. My Instagram is @Slmrides. And follow me on this journey with my brand new 2021 Ducati. It is my first leader bike. So for all of you who aren't aware, it's my first large CC bike. It's my first super sport bike. It's my first brand new motorcycle. It's my first of a lot of things. So I am going to be sharing that journey with you all on my YouTube channel. So stay tuned for all of that incredible content. My upcoming track days, which will be actually at the end of the month on my birthday, September 24th. Shout out to all the Libras.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, so I will be going to the track out in Jersey for that weekend. So if you ride, you want to come and spectate, you can come and hang with me. I'll be at New Jersey Motorsports for the weekend of September 24th. You can come hang with me and the crew as we kind of just take some laps around in some circles out there. So just stay tuned for that to come.
All right. Y'all hear it. Stay tuned. She got a lot of stuff going on. And yes, I was going to say that too, bro. Also, prayers to everybody that was affected by 9/11. I know that just passed, even though I said it right before because my last day doing the podcast was Thursday for the week. That's a lot that I remember during that time with everything that had happened. And re-seeing everything that I've been seeing, especially now they're playing everything now because times have changed since then. So long ago, times have changed since then, and now they're showing more and more stuff on TV. And to see
It's so
what is
interesting because if you think about it, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone in New York can answer this question. I don't know about the surrounding states, but everyone that I speak to, I ask them, well, what were you doing on 9/11? And they can tell me to the detail what they were doing when they got the news, where they were, what they were eating, what something smelled like, what they had on. I mean, every little detail they remember because that day was just so impactful. It was just crazy. You know, and to think that it's been 20 years since then, you know, is a lot. So my prayers also to those who lost loved ones, and continue to keep your strength as we continue to move forward.
that part right there. I know somebody had asked me Friday. I talked to somebody Friday. Said, "What were you doing during that time?" So I remember like it was yesterday. I said I had a plane to catch to go to New York to go to the do for artist that was going to 106 in Park. For those that remember what that is with Free and AJ, and I was trying to hurry up, get myself together because I want to go pick up Jay-Z's album, The Blueprint, first.
Yep.
That came out that day. I was at Best Buy, had a hookup at Best Buy in Atlanta to grab it and then go fly. And RP to my older sister, I was on the phone with her, checking to see how she was doing. And while we're talking, she's watching TV saying, "Hey, a plane just hit." So a plane just hit.
Going to a building.
She said, "Went to a building, all on TV." And I'm in Best Buy watching the second plane. I'm like,
Yeah, because you know Best Buy gonna have it up on all the TVs. So now
it
every
was
single
on
TV.
all the TVs and dude was like, "Oh, that's a movie." I said, "No, this is not a movie. This is on CNN."
It's real life.
And they had to cut the feed because they showed people jumping off.
Jumping out. It was crazy. It was crazy.
I was calling so many of my family members there. I called my brother. I was the only person I was getting in contact with was him. And he said, "Man, they're locking everything down. From where I'm at, I can see the building," because he was in Brooklyn at the time where he's from. And the next thing you know, the phone went dead and none of the phones worked there. So it was people I know that was either around there or in the vicinity. And it was just crazy just realizing everything and thinking about it now that was going on during that time, especially knowing somebody that worked in the building and a family member that worked in that building that was not there that day, thank God. And just for all that had happened, not only just that, for the plane, for the Pentagon and the plane going down over there, it's a lot during that time. And, you know, to kind of see that, relive that, and to know the after effects that happened to people after that, like people who went there and ended up getting sick behind that because of everything with building everything that came down. It's a lot. I was a freshman when that happened.
It's definitely very heavy, especially if you were personally touched and affected by it. It's heavy. If you were even in New York and even remotely like knew somebody or of somebody, it's heavy. Any New Yorker I know, it's heavy.
Right, and it to me it forever changed, period. But it definitely changed the whole tri-state. I ain't just saying New York, and that's why even the tattoo on my arm. Somebody pointed out a Stunner Jam because it was on September. I said, "You have the old Twin Towers up there?" Yeah, because that's the New York I remember.
That's the New York that I remember. There's actually, I have a huge picture frame. I had it up in my barracks when I was in Germany, of New York actually before the Twin Towers was even built.
Wow.
Like an old black
on,
literally right over there.
The Gangs of New York. The Leonardo,
Yeah.
They showed that, and they showed the whole process, everything getting built. They just kind of fast forward, and then now to see now, even when I went back for 2019 for my niece's graduation, I was just looking like.
I mean, just to think to see like the Freedom Tower now, right? Like where there was two, there's now only one, right? But that building itself just holds so much. It's amazing. Have you been there?
I've been there,
Have
and
you
I've
gone
been to
to
the
it, to Memorial,
memorial.
like actually
Been to the
on
memorial.
ground, but been there?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's very
And
nice.
it's very quiet there. And to me, going there, you feel something different. Like I felt something totally different going there, and I was just like, I don't want to say I felt the spirits of folks that was there, but I just felt something so different, and it just felt so sad for me to be there and see that. And then even for 2019, I had some folks with me. I said I went because there was nowhere to park. I said y'all get out and go experience it. I already did that already.
Yeah.
I said me, it's kind of hard to just kind of walk over there and just
try to soak that in. It's a very emotional experience because you were there, right? So it'll always be almost like reliving it. To stand on those grounds and feel that pain, right? You standing on grounds that people took their last breath. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, you know. So yeah, not to sadden the mood. I know 9/11 just was the other day.
Somebody just said something about that, and being 9/11 was on a Saturday. Trust me, I took my time and did my moment of silence before I went and stunned and jam, and I was just like, man, I just remember like it was yesterday. And like she said, you remember to the T. I remember to the T, and they canceled flights and everything, and another artist that was supposed to go because they shut down all air traffic. So I didn't get to go anywhere during that time, and I remember still bumping my Jay-Z CD during that time, and he still sold a lot of records that day. It's just crazy.
Where were you? Were you in Atlanta?
I was in Atlanta.
Okay.
During that time, I was already in Atlanta, and it was for me. It was kind of hard because it was people I know still in New York that I could not get in contact.
Yeah, and that's scary.
Brother, that last minute, and then phones went whoop, just like that, and you could not get any.
And it wasn't those cell phones and stuff like where we at now. You know, we had Bell Atlantic back in the day. It was
And that's basically what it was. We were talking on Nextels, just back and forth on something.
We was chirping. We was just chirping away.
Yep. I know a lot of y'all won't know what the Nextel chirp is, but that was the thing back then.
Oh my gosh. Am I telling my age by doing that?
We all telling our ages. That's why I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. Shout out to everybody in the building. We're not going to talk no more about ages, nothing like that. Shout out to my guests in the building. Hit the button.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been, quite an experience. I'm really grateful, for you to have reached out to me and just seeing my platform. And I just want to spread love and spread that initiative that we can do it too. You know what I mean? Like, we don't just have to be in one lane. You know what I mean? Like, pursue it, whatever it is. You want to fly a plane, or you want to jump out of a plane. You want to ride a motorcycle, or you want to fix motorcycles. Whatever it is, just go and do it. Like, don't let nothing hold you back. Nobody, nobody or nothing.
Yeah, one life to live it to the fullest. That's what I say every day.
To the max. I remember somebody asking me, they were like, oh man, you got a Ducati? You remember, throughout this segment, we were just talking about how expensive these bikes are, and you were riding your homeboys, and once you found out how much it was, you hopped off and gave them the keys.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like almost the same experience that I've kind of been having since I've had it. Like, people, little whispers, like, what, she got a Ducati? Like, where's she gonna get that fixed at? Or where's she gonna get the parts? It's always this concern of like,
there's like so many dealers that work on them.
And I'm just like, listen, I'm just living the dream. I'm here to enjoy life one day at a time. I'm not going to be, slowed down by thoughts of the what ifs or how I'm going to do that. I got a plan in motion, and we're just going to kind of live every day of my life with that plan. Wow.
And there's so many dealers out here that work on them. And being it's your dream, you live in it. Like I said, you only have one life to live. Why not?
It's for me to enjoy. It's for me to enjoy, and it's none of y'all problems. So if y'all worried about how much it costs to fix it, it sounds like you want to donate. So I'll give you guys my Cash App if y'all are so concerned about how much maintenance costs and, where you going to find the parts. It sounds like you want to help me out. So I'll drop my Cash App so you guys can send me some funds. But no, on a serious note though, man, like, these bikes are made to be ridden. It's like whenever you treat yourself to anything good, you don't buy it just to put it up. as a trophy. Like, I know some people that think I'm nuts for getting ready to take this bike to the track, but I'm gonna take it to the track and I'm gonna ride the shit out of it because that's what it's made for. I see people on MotoGP ripping this bike on the track day in and day out. So what's stopping me from experiencing that same kind of thrill and that same experience? You know what I mean?
Exactly. And that's, believe it or not, you're right. That's what they made for.
That is what they are made for. So she's gonna go to the track.
All right. Can't wait to see the footage of it being on the track. And y'all stay tuned, because when I see that footage, I will share it out. Share it out on my platform on IG, and I might as well share it out on here too. Definitely gonna share it out, period. And also I want to say, thank you. Also, I want to say this. I know I've been saying this every podcast. Y'all, please reach out to people and reach out to it for a while. There's a lot of people going through a lot of things right now, especially with this epidemic going on. Prayers go out to Haiti still. We can't forget about that. Prayers go out to those in Mexico that was hit by the earthquake. I know a lot of people didn't know that had happened, but they got hit by a huge earthquake last week.
Yeah.
Real big, from Acapulco all the way to Mexico City. And I've been to Acapulco before. Very nice place out there. I mean, some people felt some of the after effects all the way to Texas. Also, for those that are recovering from the hurricanes that hit Louisiana, Mississippi, and New York, the whole tri-state up there, got hit with floods from that. And also those from the Tennessee floods and those from the tornadoes that have hit. My prayers go out to y'all, and that y'all can take your time and go ahead and rebuild. That part right there. It's because somebody said we rebuilding right now. Hopefully nothing else comes, because there's more hurricanes coming. We right in it. Right in the thick of hurricane season. But please reach out to people and just check them, see how they're doing out here. There's a lot of people out here that are still feeling the effects from that and still suffering from this whole pandemic as well. Until then, y'all, please be safe out there. Be back tomorrow. We will be in the building tomorrow. You're going to have to stay tuned to find out who the guest is. I will drop it tomorrow on IG. Until then, y'all be safe out there. Shout out my guest in the building. Button.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, ma'am. I will see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place, on all platforms. Till then, y'all please be safe out there. Peace.
Yeah.
New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city.
Is it recording or is it live right now? Watch the live, man. Subscribe to everybody's channel, man. Hit the notification bell.
Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy New York, man.